So how was everybody's week last week? Leave your comment down below. Let me know how your week was. Mine, I had a little bit of tit-tatting back and forth. I wanna say there might be flare-ups from my line because 'cause I've been getting a little my this is the way I see when I look out my eyes. On the way to church yesterday, I had to turn around mid-drive and come back home. My wife and daughter wound up going, but Satan thought he was gonna get the best of me. But, the church that we've been going to, they actually, live stream as well on Sundays. So, I still came home and watched it on live stream, so the devil didn't win. Don't let that devil win. You can't let him win. So, on some side notes here, I do decorate for Halloween. I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, "Oh, Christians aren't supposed to, blah, blah." There's nowhere in the Bible that says that we're not supposed to, but, of course, we're not supposed to honor anything that's devilish, I guess, in a sense. I mean, I'm not worshiping the devil. I'm doing it for the right reason. I'm doing it for the kids. They come, and of course, this is gonna be our first year actually at the house, and my daughter's 16. She doesn't want to trick or treat, so we want to actually give out candy this year. And now that we're in the house for the first time, instead of an apartment, we're gonna stay here. Normally at apartments, I'll decorate, and the day before Halloween, I take all the decorations down and turn off the lights, and then we normally leave and go trick or treating or go to a Halloween party or so. Is what we normally do for Halloween. Man, our world is going to crap. So I'll start in the United States first. I mean, Illinois, Chicago. We had some stuff go on in California. There's always stuff going on in California. I don't know. That's literally the city of the devil, Lucifer City. I 100%, I can 100% see that that's California. I can see why a lot of people say that. The city of the devil is either between California and Nevada is the 2 that I've ever heard, and I mean, if we had a Sodom today in today's day and era, I would say that would be, Nevada, Las Vegas. But it's not just the United States. I mean, I've mentioned in other Get to Know Me Mondays, over in Paris, over in UK, so many of these other countries were all underneath there. What about the earthquakes? Wow, we had like 8 earthquakes 2 days ago. 8 earthquakes, different areas all around the world. I just insane to go from coast to coast. Look it up. I think it was the October. Today's the 13th, right? Yeah, today's the 13th. I believe it was either I think it was the 10th. I think it was the 10th that we had all those earthquakes. It was either Friday or Saturday. So we have so many different things that are just going on in the world. This is crazy. Still can't figure out with as many people and being on TV who killed Charlie Kirk. That is literally has divided the country so much right there, the Charlie Kirk shooting. We're not just divided as a country here in the United States. Our world is divided completely. I don't care about some of these peace treaties or peace or deals that are going on over in the Middle East and Trump. Besides for the simple fact that when you look at biblical and it talks about that there will be peace treaties signed, and halfway through that peace treaty, will it be in half, and then the Antichrist will come in and start re-engaging war. Obviously, I don't think it's Trump is the Antichrist because he won't be able to start wars because he's only allowed 4 years and he only gets 3 more. So we got to wait. The timing's not there for all that. So doesn't mean that the path isn't being set for the Antichrist. And then, of course, like I said last week or the week before about the UK minister, you got to have literally a digital card, like a credit card, in order to work. If you don't have that, you can't work, which means you can't pay your bills, which means that's starting the mark of the beast. We got a bunch of different nations trying to adopt to one cryptocurrency. So we'll have one currency. Well, what happens when we have one currency and everybody implements that card in order to work and do? What's going to happen there? Well, people ain't gonna want to just carry that card around, so what they're gonna do? They're gonna get it implanted on their hand or their or however it is. For the head, I don't know the marking of the beast on the forehead or the hand. That I'm not too quite sure about the forehead. The hand, I can see a chip being implanted just to walk up to go to work, go to the store, tap down. We already have it now. People can actually get a little bitty chip in their hand. Billionaires, millionaires, multimillionaires, what they do is they get their credit card chip, and every 4 years or whatever, they'll get it taken out and put the new card in. And all you do is you go and you just put your hand over it. It's crazy. To me, that's the marking. That's to me, that's where the marking of the beast is gonna be. It's gonna lie somewhere in our day and age today and where we are now from where John seen the future, right? He only knew how to describe things from that point in time. In that point in time, we didn't have technology or nothing. So he was trying to describe what he was seeing in the future with all the technology and didn't know, hey, that was a chip in the hand or whatever, or whatever was on the forehead. There's just so many different ways that we can try to translate that and don't focus too much on that. Once you start focusing on that negativity and focus too much on that, you're going to lose track of what's right in front of you, which is what your faith needs to be. Um, Again, I'm going to try to keep today shorter than normal. I got all First Thessalonians out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hopefully, y'all like that. I'm going to try to keep a style similar to that. I did do the write on, you know, how the lyrics wrote onto it. I might not do that every time. Those that takes actually quite a long time to do. That probably takes about an hour and a half on that. So that's not just AI generating. That's me actually editing that in the DaVinci Resolve. That's actually me doing certain things, the human touch to it. The only thing AI has is the some of the images, of course, and obviously the music. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. I can't sing. So, but the next thing I'm gonna do, I will be putting out more music, but the next thing I'm gonna also start working on is, and hopefully I don't lose nobody. If it's not for you, it's gonna try to dedicate like a Thursday or something for it. But I'm gonna be doing. I'm not gonna be doing the voiceover. I have something else doing the voiceover, and I'm not gonna be making a bunch of videos behind it. But I will have something that goes on in the background. But I want to do the whole book of Enoch. So I'm really curious. I haven't read nothing. Well, I read the first 10 chapters or listened to the first 10 chapters of what I have. So I don't know if I'm going to put them out 10 chapters at a time or if I'm going to just do the whole book and do it. I'm thinking I'm going to do 10 chapters at a time. So again, leave your prayer requests down below. I don't know if any of you all read the comments down below. I'm trying to think of his name right now. He did put a comment last week how much pain he was in. I prayed for him. That's what I want. That's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting more and more. Let us know. Go on there, read those comments, and then let people know that you're praying. Let them know that this channel isn't silent, that their words, that their comment is being read, and that you acknowledge that they need that prayer. That is what I want in this community to do. So hopefully y'all can do that with me and help build a bigger community. I'm growing on both channels. I'm getting more products on the other channels. I mean, I'm growing, but I'm not. So I gain 5 subscribers or so each week, and then I lose 3 or 4, and then I gain 3 or 4. So right now I'm at a limbo right in the middle. So hopefully, more wonders will come. God will grace the channel more. Still doing this just out of just to do this. No money, not making nothing. I think actually on my Thomas of Tomology, I made my very first paycheck for that channel alone. Which pretty cool. I mean, it's $100, but it's been 4 months and all those videos and all that time I put in that 4 months time before I actually got $100 for that video, which is crazy. Don't get me wrong, I get the free products, but like this little headset that I'm doing a review on. But I can't pay bills with that right there. There's things that I need. So, but God knows what I need and he's going to provide what I need. But yeah, that's it for this week's Get to Know Me Monday. Hey, I'm Thomas with God Wants You To. Thank you for joining. More music is coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All links to everything down below to my other channels, Spotify, everywhere else that you need will all be down below. Thank you and God bless.